I'm Ian Jones, I'm the CEO at Goonhilly Earth Station. I'm a satellite communication engineer. I studied electronics at Leeds University, got really interested in satellite communications there. I've worked all my career in different roles, designing and developing satellite communications equipment. I set up my own company called Orbit Research, and that was great, but I was frustrated that it was difficult to keep hold of intellectual property because other people would always copy ideas. And so finding Goonhilly was a fantastic way of holding on to that intellectual property because nobody can copy Goonhilly. Goonhilly originated in 1962 to track the Telstar satellite, the world's first transatlantic TV satellite. From there, it grew over the decades under the ownership of British Telecom, being the centre of development of the commercial satellite communications industry. But those fortunes changed shortly after 2000 when the monopoly ownership of the industry was released, and I saw the opportunity to create a new business doing different things in space communications here. The space industry has always been divided into two halves in a way. The commercial industry doing satellite TV and voice communications and data communications on the one side, and then space exploration, the sort of thing that NASA and the European Space Agency does on the other side, exploring the solar system and the universe. Those two paths have started to merge in recent years. Government has realised that. Government has realised the growth in the industry. And so government, industry and academia have really come together to forge ahead in creating a commercial space around space exploration. And Goonhilly sort of straddles those two different areas. Artemis 1 is the first NASA mission of a series of around about 300 missions that are going to be launched globally over the next 15 years, going to the moon. It's humankind's return to the moon, and we're going for good. Goonhilly has been supporting that mission. We've been tracking the Orion capsule for NASA, and also 10 of the small satellites that are taking a piggyback ride to the moon. So it's been fantastic to be part of that mission, working with NASA and the European Space Agency. And in future, we're going to be supporting even more of those missions. So starting a business like this in the space sector is super difficult. There have been many sort of obstacles along the way, but it's been fantastic to be able to always rely on our professional advisors. Getting the advice from Bishop Fleming along the way in terms of getting finance and access to finance is really key element to growing a business. Down here in Cornwall, there isn't always the ambition to grow and become international. And so hopefully Goonhilly is leading the way in terms of our ambitions and will help the sector to grow down here even more. So our plans now are to expand internationally. We don't want to be rooted just here in the UK, so we're planning to build ground stations in Australia and the United States, and that will help us to track these lunar missions. As the Earth rotates every day, we'll have an antenna in each different part of the sky to be able to support the different missions around the clock.